Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Triple H has taken to social media and officially confirmed a huge Roman Reigns announcement after he broke silence earlier on SmackDown. Reigns is set for a match that will determine what happens next with the Bloodline. After the OTC lost the title at WrestleMania and had to leave, Solo Sikoa launched a coup, slowly introducing his own version of the Bloodline in Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu. Reigns later returned, and the two have been at odds, with the OG Bloodline battling Sikoa's. On SmackDown, Reigns challenged Sikoa to a match where the two would face each other in a tribal combat, Tribal Chief versus Tribal Chief, to determine the true leader of the Bloodline. The winner would also get the Ula Fala that Reigns holds so sacred as well. Roman Reigns said that through the match he would be taking back the Bloodline as well as the Garland. Now, Triple H has commented on it, making the match official. He said that it was time for a Tribal Chief versus Tribal Chief match on the first Raw on Netflix. The match will determine what's next for the Bloodline in WWE. The WWE Universe was set abuzz when Paul Triple H Levesque took to the microphone on Friday Night SmackDown to deliver a monumental announcement regarding Roman Reigns and the future of the Bloodline. The arena was packed with fans anticipating every word, and the tension in the air was palpable. Over the past 3 years, Roman Reigns has ruled WWE with an iron fist, his dominance bolstered by the Bloodline, a faction that redefined loyalty, betrayal, and supremacy. But as Triple H took center stage, it became clear that change was on the horizon. The announcement that shook the WWE Universe. Ladies and gentlemen, Triple H began, his tone measured but serious. In WWE, legacies are built, destroyed, and rebuilt. Tonight, I am here to address a man who has done all three in one reign. Your undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. The crowd erupted into a mix of cheers and boos. Triple H paused, letting the noise settle before continuing. Roman Reigns has transcended what it means to be a champion. But even the greatest warriors need to reevaluate their battlefield. And so, I am here to confirm that Roman Reigns has made a decision that will change not only his career, but the future of the Bloodline and WWE as a whole. The audience held its collective breath, the silence deafening. Roman Reigns has requested, and WWE has agreed, that starting next month, he will take an indefinite hiatus from in-ring competition to focus on his family, his health, and his legacy. The crowd gasped, some audibly shouting no. Others clapped, showing their respect for the head of the table. This decision, Triple H continued, was not made lightly. Roman has given everything to this business, but he has also been a lightning rod for controversy. The Bloodline's fractures, the betrayals, and the chaos. It has all taken a toll. And now, we face a future where the Bloodline may no longer exist in the form we know it today. The fallout among the Bloodline. Backstage, the announcement sent shockwaves through the Bloodline. Solo Sikoa, the enforcer who had remained steadfastly loyal to Roman, was seen pacing in frustration. Jay and Jimmy USO, estranged after months of conflict, exchanged tense glances but avoided conversation. Paul Heyman, Roman's special counsel, looked visibly shaken. What happens to us now? Solo growled, his voice low but brimming with anger. We've been holding this family together for years, and now he's just gone. Paul Heyman, ever the strategist, tried to soothe the situation. Gentlemen, this is not the end. Roman's hiatus is an opportunity, a chance for us to prove that the Bloodline isn't just one man, but an empire. Jey Uso wasn't buying it. An empire? Nah, Paul, this ain't an empire anymore. It's a mess. And now we're supposed to pick up the pieces? Nah, I'm out. I've been out. Y'all know that. Jimmy chimed in, trying to keep the peace. We don't gotta like it, but maybe Paul's right. Maybe it's time we figure out who we are without Roman. The room fell silent, the weight of the situation settling in. Roman's emotional farewell. Later that night, Roman Reigns made his way to the ring, the familiar strains of his theme music filling the arena. Dressed in a sharp suit, he carried the undisputed WWE Universal Championship over his shoulder. The crowd gave him a mixed reaction, half reverence, half resentment. Roman raised the microphone to his lips, his expression unreadable. For over 3 years, I have carried this company on my back. I've smashed everyone who stepped up, and I've made this title the most prestigious prize in all of wrestling. But even I, the tribal chief, am human. He paused, the vulnerability in his voice catching everyone off guard. The bloodline has been my greatest strength and my greatest weakness. Family is complicated, and lately, it's been more complicated than ever. The crowd listened intently as Roman's tone softened. So, I'm stepping away. Not because I've been defeated, because I haven't. I'm stepping away because I need to rebuild what I've broken. My family. Myself. The crowd gave him a standing ovation as he placed the championship on the mat. But don't get it twisted. This isn't goodbye. It's see you later. And when I come back, I'll be stronger, smarter, and more dangerous than ever. Roman left the ring without looking back, leaving the championship behind, a symbol of the uncertainty ahead. Triple H's next move. With Roman's departure imminent, Triple H wasted no time addressing the future of the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Effective immediately, the title is vacant, Triple H announced. And at Survivor Series, we will crown a new champion in a tournament featuring the best of Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. This announcement lit a fire under the WWE locker room. Stars like Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, and LA Knight immediately declared their intentions to compete. Even international stars like Gunther and Ilya Dragunov hinted at their desire to stake their claim. The Bloodline's uncertain future. The big question remained: what would happen to the Bloodline? In a backstage interview, Paul Heyman gave a cryptic response. The Bloodline is not dead, Heyman insisted. It is evolving. Roman Reigns has given us the blueprint, and now it's time for us to build the next dynasty. Solo Sikoa, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, they all have the potential to lead. The question is, who will rise to the occasion? Rumors began swirling about potential new members joining the faction to fill Roman's void. Names like Jacob Fatu, Braun Breaker, and even Rikishi were thrown into the mix, fueling speculation about a complete overhaul. Fan reactions. The WWE Universe was divided over the news. On social media, hashtags like #ThankYouRoman and #BloodlineOver trended worldwide. Some fans praised Roman for prioritizing his personal life, while others lamented the loss of one of WWE's most compelling storylines. One fan tweeted, "Roman leaving feels like the end of an era. The Bloodline storyline was the best thing WWE has done in years. #ThankYouRoman." Another wrote, "This is the shakeup WWE needed. A new champion, a new Bloodline. This could be huge." What's next? As the dust settles, the WWE Universe braces for a new chapter. Survivor Series promises to be a battleground for the next generation of champions, while the Bloodline faces its greatest challenge yet: survival without its tribal chief. Triple H's closing words summed up the night perfectly. WWE is about evolution. Roman Reigns has evolved into a legend. Now, it's time for the rest of the roster to step up and prove their worth. The Bloodline story isn't over. It's just beginning a new chapter. Only time will tell what the future holds. But one thing is certain: WWE will never be the same.